Welcome. Today we're exploring the top 4 rare United States of America Monticello 5-cent coins, each valued for different conditions, key mint marks, and special varieties that collectors are always searching for. From early Jefferson nickels and low mintage dates to wartime silver issues and high-grade uncirculated examples, these Monticello 5-cent coins can sometimes be worth far more than their face value. The condition of the coin, whether circulated, lightly worn, uncirculated, or preserved in pristine mint state, plays a major role in collector value. Mint marks such as P, D, and S, along with rare wartime large mint mark varieties and notable error coins, also significantly affect rarity and demand among collectors. Let's get started. First up, the Monticello 5-cent coin from 1975 with a D mint mark in extra fine condition is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tangible slice of American history, an artifact that connects collectors to decades of monetary tradition and craftsmanship. At first glance, the coin may seem like a simple nickel, a small denomination used daily, but for collectors and numismatic enthusiasts, this 1975 Jefferson nickel represents a fusion of artistry, historical significance, and careful preservation that makes it a standout treasure in any coin collection. The extra fine condition elevates this coin from a standard circulation piece to a collectible of considerable interest, allowing every detail of Thomas Jefferson's profile and the iconic Monticello to shine with clarity, drawing attention to the meticulous artistry and precise minting standards of the United States Mint. The history behind the Monticello nickel series is as fascinating as the coin itself. First introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel, aiming to honor one of the most influential figures in American history. Jefferson, the nation's third president, is immortalized on the obverse, his dignified profile embodying both the intellectual legacy and leadership that defined his era. By 1975, the design had become instantly recognizable, a symbol of American values, continuity, and trust in the nation's currency. Collectors cherish the 1975 version particularly for its nuanced details and its reflection of the mid-1970s minting practices, a period when the United States Mint carefully balanced mass production with aesthetic quality. The D mint mark is particularly significant. It indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the premier mints in the country known for its consistent quality and precise striking techniques. Coins from Denver, especially those preserved in extra fine condition, are highly sought after because they exhibit minimal wear, retain strong relief, and showcase the design elements with crisp, clear features. For collectors, identifying and owning a Denver-minted Jefferson nickel in such a condition is a mark of both discernment and appreciation for numismatic excellence. Examining the obverse of this 1975 nickel, one can notice Jefferson's distinguished profile, complete with every fine line in his hair, the contours of his facial features, and the subtle expressions that lend him a lifelike presence. The inscriptions, including Liberty and In God We Trust, are sharply defined, highlighting the coin's exceptional preservation. The mint year, 1975, paired with the D mint mark, sits clearly to the right of Jefferson's profile, reinforcing both the historical and geographical context of the coin's creation. Collectors value these details immensely, as they indicate the coin's authenticity, rarity, and overall quality. The reverse of the coin features Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, a symbol of his architectural passion, intellectual pursuits, and enduring legacy. In extra fine condition, the details of Monticello's columns, roof lines, and surrounding landscaping remain sharply visible, offering an almost three-dimensional impression of the structure. The inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 5 cents frame the image, preserving the formal elegance and balance intended by the original design. This side of the coin not only celebrates Jefferson's home but also stands as a testament to American architecture, history, and the meticulous engraving work of the U.S. Mint. Collectors recognize the unique appeal of the 1975 Jefferson nickel because it sits at the intersection of mid-20th century coinage and historical commemoration. By the mid-1970s, the coinage production had reached a stage where precision, design integrity, and metal quality were finely tuned, resulting in coins that were durable yet aesthetically pleasing. Owning a nickel in extra fine condition allows collectors to experience this craftsmanship firsthand, appreciating the balance between functionality and artistry that defines this series. The journey of this particular nickel through circulation and time enhances its story. While it may have exchanged hands in ordinary transactions, paying for groceries, transportation, and everyday purchases, the coin's preservation demonstrates careful handling and an awareness of its potential value. Each minor scratch, toning, or surface variation tells a story of decades past, reflecting both the coin's historical journey and its survival in remarkably good condition. For thematic collectors, this 1975 Monticello nickel offers rich storytelling potential. It serves as a centerpiece in collections highlighting Jefferson, U.S. presidents, American architecture, or mid-20th century coinage. Its Denver Mint origin adds another layer of significance, linking it to one of the most prolific and respected minting facilities in the country. For those assembling complete Jefferson Nickel sets, this coin is a must-have due to its preserved state and the historical context of its release. Numismatic grading further emphasizes the coin's appeal. Extra fine condition implies that while the coin may show slight signs of wear on the highest points of the design, the majority of the intricate details are still crisp, well-defined, and easily appreciated. This grade strikes a perfect balance for collectors who want coins that exhibit both authenticity through limited circulation and the visual appeal of preserved design elements. Coins like this 1975 Jefferson Nickel are also sought after for investment purposes. The combination of historical significance, mint mark provenance, and superior condition makes them attractive in secondary markets. Collectors understand that coins which retain their detail and clarity over decades often appreciate in value, particularly when they are scarce or part of a popular series such as the Monticello nickel. The Jefferson nickel is an educational tool as well, offering insight into American history, minting techniques, and numismatic appreciation. By examining the coin, collectors can learn about mid-century coin production, the significance of mint marks, and the design philosophy that blends practicality with artistry. For educators and young collectors, this coin serves as a gateway to understanding broader historical narratives and the intricate world of coin collecting. The Denver Mint's reputation for precision striking ensures that this nickel displays well-balanced features, even after decades of existence. The metal composition, designed to withstand circulation while preserving detail, allows the coin to retain its visual appeal far longer than many other coins from the same era. Next up, the 1961 Monticello 5-cent coin with a D mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint and preserved in circulated condition, is an extraordinary piece that connects collectors to a rich tapestry of American history, artistry, and numismatic culture. While it may seem like an everyday coin at first glance, the moment you examine it closely, you realize that it carries a story spanning decades, reflecting both the legacy of Thomas Jefferson and the evolution of the United States Mint's craftsmanship. This coin, bearing Jefferson's distinguished profile on the obverse and the elegant depiction of Monticello on the reverse, is more than metal. It's a tangible link to the early 1960s, a period defined by social transformation, economic growth, and cultural shifts, all captured within a small 5-cent piece that circulated widely across the nation. The Monticello Nickel series, first introduced in 1938, was designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, one of America's most influential founding fathers. By 1961, the Jefferson Nickel had become deeply ingrained in American daily life, found in pockets, cash registers, and coin jars across the country. The D Mint mark identifies this coin as a product of the Denver Mint, which by that time had established a reputation for precision and quality, producing coins that were distributed to western and central regions of the United States. This particular coin, although circulated, preserves the characteristics of the Denver Mint's workmanship, reflecting the care and dedication of mint engravers and metalworkers in ensuring both durability and visual appeal. Examining the obverse of the coin, Jefferson's profile retains a subtle dignity, even in circulated condition. His hairline, facial features, and the faint contours of his expression are still visible, offering a glimpse into the careful artistry that went into the engraving. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "I N God We Trust" flank his profile, while the date 1961 appears prominently below, marking the coin's place in history. Despite signs of wear from years of circulation, Jefferson's image still communicates the gravitas and intellectual legacy of the third President of the United States, reminding collectors that each nickel carries with it the weight of historical reverence and national pride. The reverse design, featuring Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, captures the architectural elegance and historical significance of the man's life beyond politics. Even though circulation has softened some of the finer details, the stately columns, roofline, and surrounding grounds remain discernible, allowing the viewer to appreciate the artistry and symmetry that defined Monticello's design. The inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and 5 cents frame the central image, reinforcing the coin's identity and connecting it to the broader narrative of American coinage. The D Mint mark, subtly positioned near Monticello, confirms its Denver origin, adding a layer of historical and geographic significance that appeals to collectors who pay attention to production nuances. Circulated condition adds a rich dimension to this coin. Unlike uncirculated or mint-state coins that can feel static and lifeless, a circulated 1961 Denver nickel tells a story of its journey through decades of American commerce. Every scratch, tiny dent, or wear mark represents the hands that have held it, the transactions it has facilitated, and the everyday life it has witnessed. This experiential history enhances the coin's appeal, giving collectors a tangible connection to the people, places, and economic activity of 1960s America. Each mark of circulation becomes a layer of narrative, transforming the coin from a mere collectible into a living artifact of historical significance. The metal composition of the 1961 Jefferson Nickel, a blend of 75% copper and 25% nickel, was chosen for durability, allowing it to withstand decades of handling without losing its essential form. This resilient alloy has helped preserve the coin's identifiable features, even as wear and circulation have naturally softened its relief. For numismatists, this durability is not just practical. It is a testament to the foresight of the U.S. Mint, which created coinage capable of surviving both economic transactions and the passage of time, while retaining enough design clarity to remain collectible. From a design perspective, the Monticello nickel exemplifies balance, elegance, and historical homage. Jefferson's profile on the obverse conveys intellect and leadership, while the reverse Monticello depiction embodies architectural refinement and cultural legacy. Even with circulation marks, the integrity of these designs remains evident, allowing collectors to appreciate both the historical resonance and aesthetic craftsmanship of this coin. The juxtaposition of portrait and structure highlights Jefferson's multifaceted contributions to American life, bridging the gap between political thought, personal achievement, and tangible heritage. For collectors assembling comprehensive Jefferson nickel sets, the 1961 D Mint Mark issue is indispensable. It provides context within the broader narrative of the series, offering insight into production differences, mint-specific characteristics, and regional distribution patterns. Circulated coins like this one showcase the real-life use of mid-20th century nickels, adding authenticity and a sense of lived experience that uncirculated coins cannot convey. They demonstrate how coins were designed not only to honor history but to participate in everyday American economic life, surviving years of use while retaining their symbolic and artistic significance. The appeal of a circulated 1961 Denver nickel extends beyond its historical value. Accessibility plays a key role, as circulated coins are more attainable for collectors compared to high-grade or mint-state examples. Owning this coin allows enthusiasts to engage with numismatic history tangibly, providing a piece of American heritage that is both educational and visually rewarding. Its circulation marks serve as a testament to its journey through decades of American life, each faint abrasion and softened edge a reminder of its durability and continued relevance. This coin also reflects broader societal contexts. The early 1960s were a period of post-war prosperity, technological innovation, and social change in the United States. Every 1961 nickel circulated during a time when Americans were expanding suburban communities, embracing new consumer technologies, and witnessing cultural shifts. Holding a 1961 D Mint Mark nickel allows collectors to feel connected to this era, providing a tactile link to the economic and social conditions that shaped modern America. The Jefferson Nickel series itself was designed to be educational and commemorative. By placing Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, the coin encapsulates aspects of U.S. history, politics, and culture in a small, functional object. Even a circulated 1961 Denver nickel communicates these values, inviting collectors to reflect on Jefferson's legacy, architectural achievements, and the evolving story of American coinage. Next up, the 1981 Monticello 5-cent coin with a P Mint mark, struck at the Philadelphia Mint and preserved in very fine condition, is a fascinating piece for collectors and numismatic enthusiasts, representing both a slice of American history and the artistry of mid to late 20th century coinage. At first glance, it may appear to be a simple nickel, but upon closer inspection, the intricate details of Thomas Jefferson's profile and the Monticello estate on the reverse come alive, revealing a design that has endured decades of circulation and remains a testament to the skill of the U.S. Mint's engravers. This coin embodies a blend of historical significance, practical design, and cultural resonance that makes it a compelling addition to any coin collection, especially for those seeking to explore the evolution of the Jefferson Nickel series over time. The Jefferson Nickel series, first introduced in 1938, has long held a special place in American coinage, commemorating the third President of the United States and his architectural masterpiece, Monticello. By 1981, this series had become deeply embedded in everyday life, and the Philadelphia minted coins, indicated by the P Mint mark, were circulated widely across the country. The P Mint mark distinguishes this coin from other regional mint productions, reflecting both its place of origin and the unique characteristics associated with Philadelphia mint coins of that era. Even in very fine condition, the coin retains a significant portion of its original luster and detail, allowing collectors to appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship that went into its production. Examining the obverse, Jefferson's profile remains dignified and sharply rendered, with fine lines tracing his hair, facial features, and the contours of his expression. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "I N God We Trust" flank the portrait, while the year 1981 is prominently displayed beneath, marking its historical and numismatic identity. Despite decades of circulation, the very fine condition ensures that Jefferson's visage remains clear and authoritative, reflecting both the skill of the original engravers and the care with which the coin has been preserved. Collectors are often drawn to such coins because they retain enough detail to convey Jefferson's legacy while also demonstrating the coin's lived history in the hands of ordinary Americans. On the reverse, the iconic depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, continues to impress with its classical design and architectural precision. The columns, rooflines, and grounds, though slightly softened by circulation, remain identifiable, allowing for appreciation of the engraver's attention to detail and the coin's historical symbolism. The inscriptions "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and 5 cents frame the image, emphasizing the coin's official status and monetary value while also highlighting its role in commemorating an essential piece of American heritage. The P Mint mark, subtly placed, signifies the Philadelphia origin, a detail that collectors note carefully, as mint marks can influence rarity, desirability, and historical interest. Circulated coins like this 1981 P Monticello nickel tell a story far beyond their nominal value. Each scratch, faint dent, or wear mark represents years of transactions, travels, and hands that have carried it, offering a tangible connection to daily life in America over the past 4 decades. Unlike pristine mint state coins, circulated coins are living artifacts, reflecting economic activity, social interactions, and the subtle wear of time. For collectors, this adds a layer of narrative and authenticity, transforming the coin from a mere object into a witness to history. The metal composition of the 1981 nickel, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, contributes to both its durability and its collectible appeal. This alloy was specifically chosen to ensure that coins could withstand frequent handling without losing their essential design elements. Over time, this composition has allowed the 1981 P nickel to retain recognizable features even in very fine condition, offering collectors a balance of resilience, historical interest, and aesthetic value. The longevity of this design and its enduring clarity illustrate the foresight and precision of the U.S. Mint in crafting coins meant to last decades. The artistic balance of the Jefferson Nickel series is evident in this coin, with Jefferson's thoughtful profile on the obverse contrasting beautifully with the architectural elegance of Monticello on the reverse. Even with wear from circulation, the coin communicates the cultural and historical importance of both the man and his estate. The juxtaposition of portrait and building serves as a visual narrative of Jefferson's dual legacy, as a statesman and an architect, giving collectors and casual viewers alike a sense of the depth and richness embedded in a single 5-cent piece. Collectors of Jefferson nickels often seek the 1981 P issue to complete chronological or mint-specific sets. Its Philadelphia origin adds geographic specificity to collections, highlighting the role of different mints in the distribution of coinage across the United States. The very fine condition of this coin offers a middle ground between common circulated coins and highly valuable uncirculated specimens, making it both attainable and historically informative for enthusiasts building comprehensive collections. The 1981 P Monticello nickel also serves as a reflection of the broader social and economic context of early 1980s America. Circulated coins like this one were in active use during a period characterized by economic shifts, technological advances, and cultural developments. The coin traveled through countless pockets, cash registers, and coin jars, facilitating daily transactions and offering a tangible link to the rhythms of American life at that time. Its very fine condition indicates careful handling or limited circulation, allowing it to preserve a high level of detail for numismatic appreciation. Even minor signs of circulation contribute to the coin's narrative value. Each softened edge, faint scratch, or surface patina represents a history of real-world use and human interaction. Collectors often prize these traits because they provide context and authenticity, allowing the coin to act as both a collectible and a historical artifact. Unlike perfectly uncirculated coins, which are static representations of mint production, Circulated coins carry stories of commerce, travel, and everyday life that enrich their value and significance. The educational significance of a 1981 P nickel in very fine condition cannot be overstated. It provides a tangible tool for understanding American coinage, design evolution, and historical symbolism. Jefferson's profile teaches about leadership and legacy, while Monticello illustrates architectural accomplishment and cultural heritage. For numismatists, educators, and students alike, the coin serves as a compact yet profound lesson in American history. Collectors also examine this coin to study subtle differences between mint marks and production techniques. The P mint mark signifies Philadelphia production, which may differ in striking quality, metal distribution, and relief depth from other mint locations. These nuances add an additional layer of scholarly and collecting interest, enabling enthusiasts to explore the complexities of mid-20th century mint operations. This nickel's obverse and reverse design remain remarkably resilient, even with wear from circulation. Next up, the 1969 Monticello 5-cent coin with a D mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint and preserved in extra fine condition, is a remarkable specimen for collectors, representing both a rich historical narrative and the enduring appeal of the Jefferson Nickel series. While it may appear on first glance as an ordinary coin, the more closely one examines it, the deeper its significance becomes, with Thomas Jefferson's dignified profile on the obverse and the detailed depiction of Monticello on the reverse offering a window into American history, culture, and artistry. This coin is more than just currency. It is a symbol of the ingenuity and aesthetic sensibilities of mid-20th century U.S. mint designers, capturing both a period in American history and the enduring legacy of one of the nation's most influential presidents. Jefferson nickels, first minted in 1938, were intended not only to serve as everyday currency but also to honor Thomas Jefferson, a founding father, third president, and renowned architect. By 1969, the series had matured into a staple of American coinage, circulating widely across the country. The D mint mark on this coin identifies it as a product of the Denver Mint, an important distinction for collectors, as mint marks often influence rarity, historical context, and value. This extra-fine example offers the unique advantage of retaining most of its original detail, with only minor signs of wear, allowing enthusiasts to appreciate the meticulous craftsmanship and enduring design of the series. The obverse of this 1969 D Monticello nickel features Jefferson's profile, rendered with striking clarity. Even with slight circulation wear, the lines of his hair, the contours of his face, and the intricate detailing of his expression remain evident. Inscriptions such as Liberty and In God We Trust flank the portrait, while the date 1969 appears beneath, marking its production year and offering collectors a chronological anchor within the Jefferson Nickel series. Extra fine condition ensures that the portrait communicates both dignity and historical gravitas, giving viewers a tangible connection to Jefferson himself and the era in which the coin was minted. The reverse of the coin showcases Jefferson's iconic Monticello estate, an architectural masterpiece symbolizing his ingenuity, vision, and commitment to the principles of classical design. The columns, rooflines, and detailing of the building remain sharply defined in this extra-fine example, allowing collectors to fully appreciate the artistry involved. Inscriptions such as United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 5 cents frame the image, emphasizing its official status and monetary denomination while also reinforcing its historical and cultural significance. The D mint mark, placed discreetly beneath the Monticello image, confirms its Denver origin and adds an extra layer of collecting interest. The metal composition of this coin, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, was chosen for durability and aesthetic appeal. This alloy ensures that the coin withstands decades of circulation while maintaining its design integrity. The extra-fine condition of this specimen allows collectors to observe the coin's intricate details, from Jefferson's facial features to the lines of Monticello's architecture, demonstrating the balance between function and artistry that characterizes American coinage of this era. Circulated coins such as this 1969 D nickel carry a narrative of real-world use, reflecting years of commerce, human interaction, and everyday life. The slight wear observed in extra-fine coins provides a sense of authenticity and history, showing that the coin has been a witness to ordinary transactions while still preserving the majority of its original design and appeal. Each scratch or minor imperfection contributes to the coin's story, transforming it from a static object into a living piece of history that has moved through countless hands over the decades. Collectors particularly prize extra-fine coins because they offer a balance between affordability and high detail preservation. While mint state examples command significant premiums, an extra-fine 1969D Monticello nickel provides visual satisfaction, historical context, and tangible numismatic value without reaching the extreme price points of uncirculated specimens. It allows collectors to study Jefferson's portrait, Monticello, and minting details in almost pristine form, offering insight into the precision of the Denver Mint's production practices. The 1969D nickel also serves as a testament to the longevity and stability of the Jefferson nickel design. Jefferson's profile, first introduced in 1938, remained largely unchanged for decades, highlighting the Mint's confidence in both its aesthetic and cultural significance. Monticello's consistent depiction reinforces the enduring symbolic importance of Jefferson's estate, bridging generations of coin collectors and everyday users alike. From an educational perspective, this coin offers an opportunity to explore multiple facets of American history, including the presidency of Thomas Jefferson, architectural history, and mid-20th century minting techniques. By studying the coin's details, collectors and students gain insight into the artistic, historical, and technical considerations that went into producing a seemingly simple 5-cent piece. Each curve, line, and inscription conveys a story about American values, craftsmanship, and the evolution of coin design. The extra-fine condition of this 1969D nickel allows enthusiasts to observe subtle distinctions between coins from different mints and production years. Variations in strike depth, relief, and finish are more noticeable in higher-grade circulated examples, enabling detailed comparison and study. The D mint mark signifies Denver production, which often had slightly different striking characteristics compared to Philadelphia or San Francisco mint coins, making this coin an excellent candidate for detailed numismatic analysis. Collectors also value circulated and extra-fine coins for their ability to connect with everyday life. This 1969D Monticello nickel traveled through decades of American commerce, passing through countless hands, and each coin carries the invisible imprint of its historical journey. Unlike pristine uncirculated specimens, which exist mainly as representations of mint perfection, this coin has a tangible narrative, linking collectors to real-world experiences of economic, social, and cultural activity. The coin's aesthetic appeal is enhanced by its careful preservation. Jefferson's profile retains clarity, Monticello's architectural lines remain visible, and inscriptions are legible, ensuring that the coin communicates both its design intent and historical resonance. Subtle signs of circulation, such as faint surface wear or softening of high points, add character without diminishing its overall appeal. For numismatists, these qualities create a balance between historical authenticity and visual satisfaction, making the coin highly desirable in the collector market. The 1969D Monticello nickel is an accessible yet significant collectible, offering an entry point for enthusiasts to explore the broader Jefferson nickel series. Its extra-fine grade provides sufficient detail for study and display, while remaining within reach for many collectors seeking meaningful pieces from the late 20th century.